chaos, to places unseen, all questions now answers revealed in my dream. I cry, I am alone, I hear a voice within me sing. Seeking for thy queen, remember who I've been. Wake up still within the dream, remember still the truth unseen. True love lies, waiting still, within the dreamer and the dream. She asleep as I awake, the dark side manifest, our deepest fear is standing side by side at heaven's gate. I am you, you are me, as we came together, we two became three. Everything grows in trees, you know. The seeds have been sown, the future now known. Adam and his apple, now hanging from the tree. Soon the apple drops into the arms of she. She'll eat of the apple and swallow it whole. Her magic has killed him, just on time, as foretold. She's left him, dangling from the branches as the birds pick his eyes out and feed on his brain. The hanged man, fool and cloud. He's lost his light, his candle and crown. He's lost his sceptre, his papers and sword. He's lost his marbles, his memory, his world. Nowhere his spirit is flying and free, all bodily torment let go in the tree. Now here, everywhere, all where is once, again and again, he remembers creating and how it all began. He remembers Creatrix, and she ringing her bell. The Dreamtime remembered, remember her plan, a planet called Earth and a being called man. Who can heal this rift, who can grant this gift? Whoever it is, let the job be done swift. For all souls lost in torment, which may well be enjoyment, may hesitate but one moment, until Beltane comes. When then, in one instant, in one moment insistent, the lost shall be found on one sacred ground. And those that are guilty and with riches are filthy, may God's love spare them pain. Remember her plan, don't break the rules of this game. His spirit returns, refreshed and reborn. He comes to her river, sits under her thorn. She is sleeping and dreaming such beauty. He is recalling his heart. He gives all, remembering one last time his fall from grace and his human race. The secrets, the pacts, the tragic, in fact, the destruction of planets and galaxies and stars. All over the struggles of one madman Mars. Oh, thank God for the goddess, thank the sun and the moon, thanks man for the square box, for inventing a room, to imagine an ending that's taken so long, to make up an ending to end this long song. A couple of trees. I remembered my mission, I remembered my song. I leaned down and kissed her so deep and so long. Her breath became fluid, overflowing and free. She bubbled up with mirth, opened her eyes and looked at me. Her lips became movement and we danced a 1, 2, 3. We danced beneath her maypole, her love, her old oak tree. Says I, me darling princess and me bride, I feared I had to die. I lost you, my lovely, I lost you, my queen, yet you always came to visit me, to love me in our dreams. Where were you, me darling, and where was I? Lost in some daydream of separation, some nightmare of regret. Why did I choose to lose you? What secrets to forget?
she. And now I'm awake, I can tell you. I was with you always, even though you died. And always when you looked for me, I hid. Behind your eyes, beneath your nose, inside your stare. Sure, I've lived and died in you. 'Tis my memories in your hair. I've waited too, remember? Willing you to dare to reach inside and love me. To recognize my truth. Not criticize my reflections or crucify my youth. So many times you missed me. I missed you. And you're too busy wandering around, lost in your own progress. Oh, I cried.
Rejoined now, no maid Marian, she is the queen of my dreams. Drinks and drugs, I'd actually say it's great, you know. You meet some really nice people out in dream time. Find things out. Kelfin is after finding out in the dream time, see, he's after having this meeting in the dream time. And the fairy knowledge says that you follow your dreams. Follow through your dreams. And if you follow through your dreams, then they happen in your daytime realities. As we create from the unmanifest into the manifest, and what we dream is what we create and becomes. If we follow our dreams. So the next bit is called Glory Us Enchantment. Yeah. What do we do? Can I bring them outside? It's too hot. What do we do? We're running late. We started late as well as we can last one. Carry on. Carry on. If I go through it all really quickly, maybe, really, it's not all that much left.
Speed run.
Fast.
Speed run.
Glorious enchantment indeed. Oh, Macushla, my true love so sweet, what sorrow 'twas to lose her, such joy now we meet. This love is the answer to all I have dreamed of love. We are one despite how things seem. Our hearts are so huge, so full of care, our beauty so deep for thousands to share. In this world so dark, so full of despair, in this world full of people too fearful to dare. Yet such joy in these meetings as we open our hearts, this vibration is growing, expanding in startling sparks, for we are the young ones, we travel through time, and we follow our pathways through cosmic design. True love, we are smitten, light shines in our eyes, and this sadness so lonely is only disguise. Beneath is our true selves, so bright and so strong. Our day, she is coming, we have waited so long. Like birds in the dawn, we shall spring into song. For light contains secrets which sparkle in life, which keep us and hold us as we sleep through the night. Now we wake up still dreaming, our visions stay strong. Now we wake up from slumber, from this cold night dark and long. Now we children awaken, yet the old ones sleep on. Now we children are playing in the new light of dawn, and as we sing all in chorus, oh, what beauty we feel as we join nature's callings, our dreams become real. And as the sun, she is rising, she answers our call, she gives light to our voices to carry to all. And as her earth spins around, she carries our sound, so all may awaken in heaven's new ground. For in the magic of our meeting, in the joy of our greeting, makes past pain seem so fast fleeting as we sing now our songs. Bad spells have all been broken, and we fair folk have all awoken. Woo! Again at last these words need now must be spoken. This illusion now be shattered, dark forces all be scattered, and all that once mattered return to the land now made sacred again. For this magical marriage in the realm of unseen ignites all the spirits of old kings and queens. So forget all your worries for what you've been, for the lost days are over now, forevermore we are free, the fairy folk, the shining, the she. Delightful we are. So here we are, me darlings, our love returned to roost, lost the more in chaos, we lost her now set loose. This day she is bright, now dawn she has come, the nightmare now freed from daydreams grim greed. The stallion young of whom sweet maiden sung, the bridegroom of freedom strides over to the horizon, and at last she sets eyes on her true love's form. So away we are fairies, flying now on unicorns' backs, beyond the ninth wave, before the sea's gales, for our home she is calling, as humanity is falling, from the land of ever-living Tir na Nog, the land of ever young. Oh, blessed be Sacred tree, now we are free, together, 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 forever and ever. In a sacred holy holly ring made of hands, made of gold, which we all hold. As we sing our old songs in these days, bright and long, forgiven, forgotten, Satan's apple now rotten. Amen.
Amen. Amen.
My darlings, my dear, when will you be returning, becoming you and I, Cowpat, Beltane, Brighton, beautiful love lie, mighty fly, dragon queen? Youth is returned, bird tribes returning, all tribes remembering always. Always, my friends, we are returning. All over this planet we are returning. Enchanted, inspired, we are returning. I cry out for joy, we are returning. Remembering, uniting, we are returning. The darkness has descended and we are returning. Believing, intuition, now we are returning. Revelations, realizations, now we are returning. With light of rebirth we are returning. Resounding love on planet Earth, now we are returning. The seeds were sown, now we are returning. Gaia's call is loving, now we are returning. Unbounding love on planet Earth, now we are returning. We sing our songs and true enchantments, we share our love now. We are returning. For in these amazing, accelerating times, we angels, we have landed.
Yes, indeed.
And our inheritance is ours to claim.
Yes, indeed.
And these vibrations of love we carry bring providence and fame. And as these days are passing, we enter more and more. And as old age has now passed through, we have opened all the doors. Now his story is ended, and of time he has no more. Now yesterday is fading fast, in tomorrow's potential store awaiting us. The time for talking's over. This story is done and told. Now all we have the gift of healing. Healing for our souls. Now all we have is the gift of healing. Healing for one whole soul. Amen.
Amen.
And there's more than
Come and get him.
in this. will I say one last little bit that's the aftermath that is actually part of the fairy tale, but it's the aftermath because it comes slightly after and sums it all up and seals it. It's called the aftermath. It's got a controversial title to make you sit up and listen and figure it out. Jesus was a white boy. I know this because my friend, the ruthless fish, she told me so. She said that the white race were the first upon this earth. Upon this earth, they were the first, she said. Says I to her in answer, were they indeed? The tribe of Lucifer. Bright white light which did descend from brightest star above with blessed love, and came down here to the Garden of Eden to plant the seeds of white light, to split in rainbow fragments bright, 7 colours race through course of faith. And deeper down in colours grown, and deeper colours bird tribes flown, and deeper still the lizards lurk, and deeper still the heart of earth. And deepest in the hearts of all, bright white angels caused the fall. The fall from grace to human race, the fall from heaven down to earth, the fall of bright ones in the sky where down to earth they seem to die. While all the time is just a trick, a game of one whose name is Patrick, whose mother was the only one creatrix, mother of the sun. Do you see? The devil is just the machine by which the lives of souls who choose not to live by the way get recycled through the wheel of karma until the day of doom shall come. Apocalyptic in light and meant indeed. Jesus was a white boy. White. White. Why not?
Thank you everyone for coming.
And we're going to go down to the fairy garden now. If anyone wants to come down with us, it's the fairy garden just down here. You can all come if you want. Just plenty of room. Or there's a dance workshop. Transcendence workshop. Dancing otherwise.
Right, that's the end then. That's the end of that. Beginning of something else.
So I told her this morning, she said, I really want to be here.
We better all shift outside so we can get on to the next spot. We all just go outside.
I just wanted to keep around the corner, so I thought I probably went to see you again, because you were over there. Yeah, we did, yeah. No, not
Let's have a hug in the sun.
Yeah. Yeah. Keep them off for a bit, Ruben.
Can you turn it off?
Yeah, it's well, I pressed the stop.